lot of time marking Ademola Lookman. They're leaving this right side so open. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mola! 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 Mola!
Ghanaian player Ademola Lookman is doing an amazing job at Atletico de Madrid. Today, he destroyed Barcelona. He scored a goal and provided an assist. In fact, today, he showed yamal that there is a new sheriff in town. Yes, the Ghanaian player has made all Ghanaians and Africans very proud. His full name is called Ademola Lookman. Whether I like it or not, we are sticking to that. But guys, Ademola Lookman was superb today for Atletico de Madrid in the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey, and beating them alone was just so surreal. It was so exciting to see Ademola Lookman in his own element, and the way he performed today, I am clapping for him. Look, the first game he played for Atletico de Madrid was in the Copa del Rey. They were playing against Real Betis, and in that game, he scored a goal and provided an assist. Only for him to play his second game in the same competition and repeat exactly what he did when he played it at first, scoring a goal and providing an assist. Once again, I'm clapping for him. He's matching the energy. Look, Simon played for Man City, scored a goal and provided an assist. Ademola Lookman said, no, wait, hold my bag. I'm about to match the energy boot for boot. He did exactly that. It's game on, Simon. Game on. Lukeman says game on. If you score, he will score. If you assist, he will assist. If you win trophy, he will win trophy. Now, when you talk about trophy, you see the win for Atletico de Madrid today means a lot. This is a two-legged affair. So the first leg alone, winning with that huge margin is an advantage to Atletico de Madrid. Yes, the next game would be in Camp Nou, but the gap, the goal difference is very important. And I'm going to say this. It is Atletico de Madrid's trophy to lose. It is their trophy to lose. Looking at the way today they performed and did everything, if they go in the second leg and they allow Barcelona overturn the scoreline, it is their fault. Because I believe Ademola Lookman is going to win a trophy. Sorry, I believe Ademola Lookman is going to win a trophy with Atletico de Madrid this season. And it is the Copa del Rey. It is, because whoever is going to win this trophy played in today's game. It is either Barcelona or Atletico de Madrid. But then today, the performance alone, it was impressive. I'm clapping. Look, I was shocked with the way Atletico de Madrid played in the first half, with the way they scored their goals. Barcelona, as usual, high line. And that high line was their evil today. In fact, that high line was their downfall today. Look at the goals Ademola Lookman scored, the goals Griezmann scored. It was due to the fact that they were playing high line. Look at that back pass. The first goal, for instance, it was a back pass from Eric Garcia to the goalkeeper. Guess what? The goalkeeper was not able to get the ball with the first touch. It rose straight and crossed the line. But then Ademola Lookman got the ball back and scored. By the end of the day, it was given as an own goal. Simple as that. And the performance in the first half, excellent. Atletico de Madrid performed very well in the second half because then they were more relaxed and man managed that game very well. Yes, Barcelona scored a goal in the second half. It was not taken, but still, I like the resilience from Atletico de Madrid to man manage that game in the second half. You could see all they were doing is that, look, we are comfortable with the 4 goals. We want to walk away with it. As simple as that. Now, I'm not going to fault Barcelona too much with their performances today, but I believe that they considered too many goals today. Yes, they have injuries a lot, because I feel like if Barcelona had the full complement of their team, this scoreline would have been different and the performance would have been better a bit. But then looking at the way they performed, it was abysmal, conceding 4 goals. In fact, conceding 4 goals in the first half. Let me tell you the times the 4 goals came in. 6th minute, own goal by Eric Garcia. 14th minute, Antonio Griezmann scores the second goal. Ademola Lookman scores in the 33rd minute. And also, Julian Alvarez scores in the 45th plus 2 minutes. All the 4 goals came in the first half. And at the end of the day, you can't blame. Look at the injuries they have. Let's talk about the injuries very, very quickly. Look at the injuries they have in the team. They have Gavi, who is injured, Pedri, who is injured, Rafinha, who is injured, Rashford, who is injured. You understand my point? That is why I'm saying in the second leg, if Atletico de Madrid sit down and let Barcelona come and win this game in the second leg, I'll be shocked. I'll be surprised because they have the biggest advantage, not only to win the second leg, but also to win this trophy in totality. But then I want us to shift away from how that game went because it was clear. Barca were just suffering because they did not have squad depth today. If you take a look at their bench, a lot of players from their academy, they just did not have squad depth today to compete. Atletico de Madrid, on the other hand, utilized it, took it into like as an advantage and played better. I want us to talk about Ademola Lookman and his performance today because he is the topic of discussion and the Ghanaian player made everyone proud. Ademola Lookman, the Ghanaian player, made everyone proud. I know Nigerians are not happy. By now they'll be asking, waiting they wrong this man now. How they come they talk say Lookman be Ghanaian player? No vex, no vex. I just they play. No vex. I just they play. But then Lookman in that game for me should walk away with the man of the match. His rating was 7.7. He played 73 minutes in that game. 1 goal, 1 assist. 1 shot, his XG in that game was 0.23. If you take a look at his attacking, performance, he had 3 touches in opposition box, 1 dribble successful in that game. Total touches in the game 29. Accurate passes 10 out of 40, accumulating to 71%. In all, he did the most important thing as a forward, scoring a goal and also creating a goal for another player to score. So for me, Ademola Lookman was so good. So far, he has played 3 games for Atletico de Madrid. 2 goals, 2 assists. He's yet to score in the Spanish La Liga. Yes, and I believe he's going to do that very soon. But looking at today's performance, I beg to say, but that Ademola Lookman definitely is going to win a trophy with Atletico de Madrid, this particular and the Copa del Rey. And I just believe that he's going to be successful with this club. Good players all around. His technical ability works in a league like the Spanish La Liga. The ability to dribble, the ability to take players on, the ability to show your skill and flair and entertain fans. Ademola Lookman can do more in Atletico de Madrid. But then I like the energy and challenge he's throwing to his brother, Semenyo. Semenyo scored and assisted for Man City yesterday. Ademola Lookman is also matching the energy today. Brother to brother, the banter is on. Ademola Lookman is matching the energy from Semenyo. Goal and assist, goal and assist. Okay, let's see what happened in their next games. But then guys, I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you think about the performance from Ademola Lookman. How do you see him going far in the team Atletico de Madrid? And do you think they are capable of winning the trophy, the Copa del Rey, because they have 4 goals in the bag going into the second leg, and it's a huge advantage to have that. So guys, let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. You can call me Ebuka, and please don't vex. Yes, Ademola Lookman is a Nigerian player. So guys, I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go bye.